Hi everyone, this is Krista Stone, your Star Director with Team Wickless Rocks. We've gotten a couple of questions. We have a lot of new consultants and a lot of consultants that have promoted here very rapidly in their Scentsy careers. And we've had a lot of questions about sponsoring. And so I want to try and answer some of those questions for you. First of all, I don't call it recruiting, I call it sponsoring. I like the word sponsor because a sponsor is responsible for someone else's information, and it just connotates more of a relationship, and we are in a business of relationships, so I think it's really important to underscore that. So first of all, I just want to share that just an amazing blessing in my life. It's really changed my life. I have relationships with women all over the country, relationships with you guys. I get to mentor people, and I get to enliven people's homes with our products. I just feel like this is really, I mean, I make a full-time income with Scentsy, so it's just been a real blessing in my life. And I feel that if I don't share that blessing, so that's one of the things, one of the philosophies that I have behind sponsoring is that it's really kind of selfish of me not to share the blessing. I also don't think that sponsoring is something you sell or convince. I think sponsoring is something that you share. Um, Adults make decisions based on information. So we're continually, as a sponsor, continually dropping and planting seeds. Let's say that someone says, no, I'm just too busy right now, don't have the time to do that. Okay, it doesn't mean I stop planting seeds, not convincing, but planting seeds. Because again, adults make decisions based on information. So that person who had no time, things change. Their husband is out of work. They're no longer working. Their kids are grown up. They bought a new car and need to make the payment. That's information. They operate. So when that information is changed, they may make a very different decision about becoming a Scentsy consultant and starting their own business. So those are things that you need to think about. The other thing that, as a sponsor, it's very important to remember is that you can't make decisions for other people. So if you think to yourself, well, she or he wouldn't want to join, I mean, I already know that about that person. That's not right. You're making a decision for that person. You can't do that. So the bottom line is to always remember to share the opportunity. Planting seeds. Don't try and convince. Now, some of the ways that you can plant seeds is to share how Scentsy has impacted your life. Let's say you're at your 1,000 mark. You've promoted to certified. Whoa! You made $250 on $1,000. You've doubled and a half your investment. That's an incredible blessing. That's amazing. That's something to share. Oh my gosh, Mary, this has been so exciting. I paid I paid $99 for my kit. I've made $250. It's just been amazing for me. That's one thing you can do. The other kinds of things that are important to do to plant seeds for both your parties, sales, and sponsoring is to wear your Scentsy paraphernalia as often as you can. When you go out to do errands, wear your Scentsy t-shirt. If you don't have a t-shirt, get a button. Put it on your purse. So I honestly don't buy any t-shirts retail through the Scentsy family store. I always wait for the sales. You can get a good t-shirt for $9, $8, depends on the t-shirt. Make sure that you're always carrying join kits. Now, if you don't make a kit, that's absolutely fine, but make sure you get some of the join brochures from the Scentsy Family Store. Have them on hand. Keep catalogs on hand. Put them in your car. Don't go anywhere without your business card. All of those things are very important for the seed planting. Put on the back of your car the Scentsy Cling that has your name and address. Put it on your back window. Don't buy it retail. Wait till it goes on sale, because everything goes on sale. Those are just some of the things that you can do to plant seeds. So remember, you're always planting seeds. You're always sharing the opportunity, which means you don't sell it, you don't convince. Be genuine, be honest, and tell your story. Everybody has a Scentsy story. You have a Scentsy story, even if you started a week ago. Think about your Scentsy story. What has it done for you? Why are you doing it? What's your why? How has your life been impacted? I recommend that you write your Scentsy story down so that you get it kind of in your brain. If you just don't think you can come up with one, use mine. Use your sponsor's story until you can be clear on what your Scentsy story is. Now, I'm in all of this, I'm really talking about what do you do out in the community. There's also what do you do at parties, and I have to say that at a party, I do it a little bit differently because I'm uncomfortable standing in front of people saying, "Hi, I'm a Scentsy consultant, and talk to me if you want to join." That's just not the way I can do things. So I'll show you what I do. I go to the party, and one of the things that I say at the beginning of the party is say, my mission here is for you to have a great time. So talk amongst yourselves, don't worry about while I'm doing my demonstration. If you need to get up and go get food, feel totally free. This is totally open. However, I have 2 commercials. And so when I do my commercials, I ask that you be completely quiet because that's all I have are 2 commercials. They're very short. My first commercial is, of course, on booking a party. Here's my second commercial. It's about joining. So I pull out my bag, see if I can get that for you. And this could be any bag. Don't worry about making things perfect or copying mine at all. So here's what I do. I say, so I want to tell you a little bit about becoming a Scentsy consultant and what it's done in my life. And if you're one of those people that needs to earn some extra money or need to get out of the house because your kids are driving you crazy, or something, maybe you know someone, I want to just share with you what it's about for me. So first of all, I love my Scentsy job because this is the number one. I make money. There you go. And these folks are really just business cards that I made. You can print these off your computer. So the first thing I want to share with you is about my income. I love my income. Most of my parties, my average is $400 to $600. So at a $400 party, I'm making $100. So for 3 hours of work, I just made $100. That's important to me. All right, let me tell you what else. Time. Scentsy gives me the time to spend with my daughter. I make my own hours. I work when I want. If I've got family stuff, it doesn't get in my way because it's my time. So let's see. What else do I have in here? I want to show you one of the reasons why I do Scentsy, and that's these 3. Let me see if I can do that. There you go. These 3 people. I'm a single mom, and I just really want my kids to feel proud of me and see my accomplishments, that it's something they can do. I want to inspire them. So my 3 kids, and giving them a good example, is one of the reasons why I do this. Another reason is this cutie pie. This is my daughter Eve. And as I said, I'm a single mom, and my Scentsy business completely supports her and I. So that's one of the cool things about why I do Scentsy. Yay! All right, let's talk about, here. This is, I made this little cool thing. I am planning on taking my daughter to New York City. She's a theater geek, and going to Broadway and seeing shows. So I'm going to be doing this in about 9 months. It takes me about one party a month a week for me to be able to afford this trip. It takes me about 10 months to earn it, and that's what I'm working for. So I just do an extra party every week, put the money aside, and she and I are going to go rock New York. So that's another reason why I love Scentsy. Let's see. Oh, sorry. There is some Scentsy sunscreen. So the reason I have this in here is that I have been able to go on incentive trips. And I've gone to Hawaii with my son. I've been to Walt Disney World with my youngest daughter. I was able to go to the Dominican Republic with my middle daughter just after she got married, so that was really fun. And just recently, last year, I went to Costa Rica with my mom. And I was able to take them each time totally paid by Scentsy, all expenses paid. And this year, I'm working for a trip to Greece. So I love one of these benefits of being a Scentsy consultant. Let's see, I have this in here because I love sparkle. This really has nothing to do with Scentsy. Had it laying around the house. Here's one of the cool things is being a Scentsy consultant gives me massive amounts of free and half-price product. And quite honestly, I love to take care of my own addiction to Scentsy, so I get lots of free stuff. And then last but not least, where's my little thing? I don't know where I put it, but team, what I bring out is a picture I have of all 3 starter kits, and I have a picture of each of one of these on this piece of paper, and it shows how much the starter kit is that we pay, and then in parentheses I have what the retail value is. So that's a way for me to show that it's a really good value. So then I close with, so that's why I do Scentsy and why it's a great job. And if you have any questions, ask me. I'm here. Or if you want to look at my cool stuff. So that is how I share the opportunity at a party. Obviously, I can't do that in an elevator, so it's something I reserve for parties. So let's see, is there anything else I want to tell you about sharing the opportunity? I think the most important piece of it is to be authentic. Don't worry about when and how. I sponsored my first person the day after I joined Scentsy, and I told her, I don't know much about this, but we'll learn together. And it was great, and she did great at her Scentsy. So that's all I have to tell you, team. If you have any questions, just post them beneath this video, and I will do my best to answer them. You'll also find on here or on our YouTube channel a little thing about what I put in my recruitment packages, sponsoring packages. See, we all do it. You can make your sponsoring package to be full of anything. So don't worry about doing something right. There is no right, there is no wrong way to do any of this. It's your business. So do what makes you comfortable. All right. Thanks for listening. Talk to you next time. Bye.